Hello and welcome back to Pravus Gaming and Star Wars Supremacy, also known as Star Wars Rebellion. Sooner or later I shouldn't have to keep saying that for people to know what I'm talking about. But just in case some people come in late, I want them to know Star Wars Rebellion and Supremacy are the same thing. Same game, different names, appealing to different demographics, because apparently Americans like rebels, and apparently the British like tyrannical empires. I've always thought that was a little funny, but whatever. The fleet arrived at Coruscant, which means we should be defended here. I'm gonna wait till these guys get back. Wait, where did my other guy go? Oh, there you are. Griff, why are you going here? I don't know, actually. Screed, what are you good at? A little bit of espionage. You're mostly a pretty decent leader. But you could be helpful in some way. Unfortunately, I just don't have very good diplomats around here. I would take the Emperor on a diplomacy mission, but again, as I said last episode, the Empire has only 2 people that are capable of recruiting new personnel, and the Rebellion has 4. So I really need to take advantage, or make use of what little resources I have there. I'm going to go ahead and build a shield on Kothlis. These are my sluice van construction yards, and I will build new shipyards on Kothlis to consolidate the one that is already there. There we go. With a couple of these, we should be able to start churning out some victory destroyers, and with any luck, I will... Oh, Avaram finally joined! With any luck, I can start conquering worlds, or at least harassing the Rebellion. Enough. Alright, we got another construction yard on Avaram. It's not a very good one by itself, but we'll make use of it all the same. Maybe I'll send one up here, actually. Yeah. You know what? I will. Let's go ahead and build a construction yard or 2. I have no real use for the Avaram construction yard. Coruscant will be building everything so much faster that this really is only going to get in the way. So rather than take up my valuable Coruscant time, I think I'll start building the construction yards I'll need to sufficiently build up the model sector, because that's going to be quite valuable to me. Alright, so no extraordinary worlds in the Kelly sector. The Ugly Mother, I forgot I named it that, has just been sort of floating around here. So let's go ahead and send it down to Lelmra. The names in Star Wars, I swear. I mean, they're creative, I'll give them that, but they're also just sometimes very silly. Battle at Coruscant. I knew you would try. Okay. Alright. Whereas I have stuff. Not a lot, though. Honestly, the Rebels have a pretty good chance of beating me here. I'm gonna have to take this one... oh, I got the pixel format error again on my screen. I'm gonna have to take this one myself and try to harass them. Alright, so a couple things to do. I'm gonna let my Star Destroyer try ripping through these guys like butter. Gonna have them target the Corellian corvettes. I'm gonna have all my TIE fighters stay back.
Order acknowledged.
Let you attack the fighters, and let my TIE... I'm not gonna send my TIE fighters forward. I want them to waste as much time trying to come back here so my Flash Gordon can take a few pot shots on the X-Wings. They're running. Okay, so they're terrified of my single... Where are you going? Hey! Where are you going? No. Return to base. Return to base before you get shot down. No.
Blue group
why are they...
mission assignment.
Okay. I don't know why those guys, red and blue squadrons, decided they wanted to go and charge all Leroy Jenkins style, because I did not tell them to do that. But anyway, it should tell you something that all of their ships want to run away from my single Star Destroyer. The Kid Crusher is a force to be reckoned with. A single Star Destroyer realistically could take on a lot. I really hate that this ends before he can finish his dialogue. That's really a sad thing, but that happens all the time. Alright. Well, we're good there. So everyone's arrived. Get Griff back on board. General Screed, you can stick there and provide detection, basically. Do I want more espionage, or do I want to try sabotaging something? I think I'll just continue the espionage. It's working out quite well for me to be able to do that. I'm getting some valuable information around the galaxy right now. So I'll continue to do that. Come on! There you go. And since they're going to leave this planet undefended, I might as well take advantage of that, right? Of course, right. How could that be wrong? Alright. What do we want to do now? Any idle construction yards? No. Any idle shipyards? Yes, actually, Duros. You can build a correct light cruiser as well. And I am putting a lot of focus on building these capital ships instead of TIE fighters, because as I said, the TIE fighters are honestly worthless early in the game. You really are they're only useful as far as swarming your opponent and trying to take down a few fighters. But they're not really that good.
I have succeeded.
Corellia, okay. Befesh is getting some of their training facilities in, so they should be able to start training new troops very quickly. That's good. I'm actually going to send this troop over to Kothless, not to Biss, for now. But yeah, because I'm building up this infrastructure, I'm hoping that this is going to put me at a huge advantage over the Rebellion. Alright, we have a second gen core. If I can build this third one, Coruscant should more or less be protected. It should be impervious to planetary assaults, basically. Rishi joined the enemy. Alright. Oh, Piet was there. Oh, damn. Okay. Okay, well, that explains a little bit. Okay, fine. That is okay. Just go to Bilbringi as fast as you can. See if we can't get one last planet. Sullust is getting happy. Espionage not successful for some reason. Avaram. Okay, I can actually leave Oh, wow. He had some very good success in Avaram. Yaga Minor seems sensible. Also, Gorman. Not Corson. Corson's going to join the enemy, I'm betting. We'll go to Yaga Minor. Because, first off, the shipyard's nice, but mostly because it already is defended, so I don't need to worry about it. And there's a nice advantage to not having to worry about that. Okay. Coruscant, now that you have 3 shields, I feel like you're fairly safe. Let's go back with our original plan. And build up a bunch of training facilities on Sfivrin. What you should do is build them on Balmorra. Historically, I say historically in a sci-fi game, but technically in the Star Wars universe, Balmorra had some of the best training facilities in the galaxy. Again, I know I sound like a nerd. Get over it. It happens, alright? It just happens. It does. Okay, anyone undefended? Presselton is undefended. That is an oversight on my part. Let's fix that. Gen Core level 1. There we go. Consolidate, consolidate. The Empire wants to be aggressive, but first... Oop, we got some information about Umgul. That's good to know. The Empire wants to be aggressive, but first we need to turtle down and make sure we're not going to get hoodwinked. Leia Organa is on Umgul, and they are currently building stuff to Tanab. Should be done almost any day now. Thoughts about that? You know what I could do? What I could do is send a fleet over there to try and arrive and blockade Tanab before their construction yard is finished. And that would seriously screw them over. But unfortunately, I don't have any ships really in the area, and it's going to be a while before this Karak light cruiser is going to be complete. So, meh. Orto and Sullust have joined. Excelente. Brandi, Berderberg has joined the Empire.
You wish.
Not very exciting. So I'm going to send you down to Duros. We'll start trickling some guys down to the Corellian sector. Does that sound good? Of course it does. Alright, Orto is mine. And we start off with a training facility. Good. I'm going to go ahead and build another Karak light cruiser. And the Karak light cruisers are okay with me because they actually can stand up against a couple of X-Wing squadrons on their own without much problem. So what you ideally want to do is rush toward the Lancer frigates as the Empire. And I remember seeing a comment on one of my videos and someone was talking about that. It's a very real thing. The Lancer frigates are great. Those will wreck Rebel fighters. Great ship. Alright, Darth Vader, leave that. Go to Drawl.
As you wish.
We got some information about Comm, right? Is that what I saw? Well, Han Solo apparently is done here. He recruited Kriegsmarine, which means they're going to start developing troops a little bit faster, which is unfortunate for me. But what can you do? Absolutely nothing. Squadron's at full strength. Meh. Took them like 4 months to build a single new TIE fighter. That's fine. What's this? Personnel arrive. You know something I'm going to do? Is an espionage mission on all the neutral worlds around here. And a regular espionage mission over here. Now that may sound weird. Oops. Dang it. No, not Inside Uprising. Gosh, this thing is so finicky. If you accidentally don't click on the picture perfectly, it just goes away. Old games, I'm telling you. But I'm hoping if I do an espionage mission, maybe, just maybe, I will find a rebel agent that's trying to do diplomacy. And maybe I can abduct or assassinate them before it becomes a problem. That is actually one thing that is different about the Empire as opposed to the Rebellion. Rebellion can only do abduction missions if they're trying to eliminate personnel. The Empire has no such moral qualms. They can, and will, happily, assassinate targets and remove them from the game entirely. Some people can't be assassinated, as you would imagine. Leia Organa, for example, cannot be assassinated. But, you know, let's say his Crix Madine guy. Yeah, he can be assassinated, anybody. Basically anybody that doesn't have a voice actor. Oh, Piet, I forgot all about you. Dang it. Go, go, go. Grab Bill Bringy before it's too late. Yeah, basically anybody without a voice actor can be assassinated. So, doop, doop. Reconnaissance to Coruscant. Tried to find out what was orbiting my planet, did ya?
You have not adequately supported me.
On this mission, and it has failed. I know how that works, Emperor Palpatine. Look, you're the Emperor, you got no excuse, okay? No excuses to be had here. I missed something. What is done? Was it a shipyard? No. Was it a training yard? We have no idol. He should be managing that stuff. What was done? Alright, well, this fleet arrived. We continue moving. Up! And Bill Bringy joined the enemy, and no! This declared neutrality, and so did Charmath. Oh, shoot. Shoot! If only I had gotten a garrison there first. I should have let that troop finish. Informant? About Nab. Crap. Alright.
Succeeded.
Well, I mean, easy come, easy go. Basically. So, okay. Well, let's send Piet down to Charmath, because they're more likely to join us. If I can get Charmath to join, Biss might join back. And then I want to get some troops over there before they go run off and do their own thing again and get all sidetracked. So delicate. So very delicate. Alright. Well, we're working on Mon Calamari, but I suspect that Leia Organa might be over there as well, because it hasn't been making a lot of progress. We did get information about Denab, right? No, Denab is in this sector. Yes. Aha! I found stuff. You don't have any defenses, though. Oh. Oh my. Well then. I suppose I will just have to go and bombard you. No. Those technically count as civilian structures. I can't just destroy them like that. I'm gonna go ahead and send these up to Freitas. When are they done? Tomorrow? Good to know. There you go. Nope. You're not building any more troops. You are building Imperial Commandos. 7 of them. On Preselton. Praesitlin. Praesitlin? I'm gonna call it Pretzel Town from now on. Nah, Pretzelton is fine. Yeah, anyway, continue doing that. Okay, wait a minute. I forgot. I didn't want you doing an Inside Uprising mission. That's gonna have absolutely no effect on Bortress. Don't do it. I really wish I had another diplomat who could come up to Balmora and secure that. I have Zhurgerod, and maybe once I get Yaga Minor, that would be a worthwhile thing to do. Just because if I lose Balmora from some freak accident, I will lose all these worlds. It will happen. Alright, any mission. Reconnaissance mission to Befesh. Not successful? Really? You failed to do espionage on a neutral world. They're not even being defensive. You just walk in and ask questions, they're all friendly. It's like, oh yeah, sure. We'll tell you everything. Alright, we got Dorja. Another relatively useless guy.
As you wish.
One thing that the Empire is actually pretty good at is they have a lot of really good leadership characters. And again, I think that the Emperor is supposed to give them all a buff galaxy-wide if he's on Coruscant. But they'll have pretty good leadership capabilities. Yaga Minor joined. Good. The problem is, I don't really see much of a difference when admirals or generals are calculating the results. Like, I don't see a lot of difference in that stuff. So, meh. Good leadership is good, but it's not super important. It's really better for, like, subduing uprisings and stuff like that. Espionage. Also, another not successful neutral world. What do I pay you guys for? Darth Vader, force choke them. I don't care if he likes erotic asphyxiation. Just choke him anyway. He deserves the punishment. That's what he would like, do you think? No, where am I going with this? This is taking a slightly darker direction. Alright. Admiral Dorja. I think that, actually, though, one benefit of having officers is I suspect the detection rating goes up in the area. Charmath joined. Good. Well done, Piet. Well done. But Biss did not. Charmath is successfully in the pocket of the Empire, so please go and get Biss back. Those flip-floppers. The flip-floppers. Flip-flop fishies. Get them back under our control. We got Thrawn! Good! Thrawn. Ah, the subject of so much fan fiction and whatever else, and other spin-off stories in Star Wars. Alright, Yaga Minor, did you have a shipyard? You do. Thrawn, go and do ship design research. Thank you! That's good. Very good. Coruscant is almost done building troop training facilities at Sfivrin. Why are you sending them to Freitas? Freitas is so far away. Build them on Sfivrin. Gosh, he manages the garrison, but there's no account for travel time in the AI. It is so pathetically stupid. Alright. Well, we're about to find Bespin. Reconnaissance, nothing exciting there. Bespin is neutral, shocker. Actually, that is rather surprising. It also has some nice stuff on it. Mount Calamari increased. There's a good chance we'll get Mon Calamari. Wouldn't mind that, especially since it starts off with some planetary defenses. Honestly, it makes my life a lot easier not having to worry about that stuff. So much easier. Darth Vader has had no effect. Fleet arrived at Hoth. Duros. Hoth is worthless. You know, you'd think that Hoth would be a terrible planet just because it's covered in ice. I have played games where Hoth is ridiculously good. It doesn't happen very often, but it does happen. Brandy has arrived. Well, that's good for him. Build another construction yard on Duros. Why not? Alright, Brandy. There should be nobody on Talis, so why don't you go ahead and do a little espionage. Poke your head around, ask some questions. See if anyone volunteers any information. Orbital shipyards deployed on Cothlis. Good. So we should start getting our ships a heck of a lot faster now. Once this is done, I'll take a look at it, and we'll see how much it's jumped. It used to be 104 days. Keep that in mind. So it should be down by a lot. Okay, Coruscant. You finished whatever you were doing. Balmora Sfivrin has no shields, but doesn't need it. It has a planetary battery at the moment. Yaga Minor will get some more shipyards, I think. Oh, advanced training facilities are done. Oh, well, I wish I hadn't just built a bunch of those at Sfivrin. Well, there's no time, really, to start upgrading our infrastructure quite yet, but it's good to have those. Those are very good. So, I think we are currently winning the arms race against the rebellion. Do we have all of our commandos? We do? How nice. Let us sabotage your shipyard first. I don't even need any decoys. Those are just cheap, expendable people. They don't matter. They're not real people. They're practically droids, as far as I'm concerned. Maybe they are droids. Whoop! Avaram was under a blockade. Well, fortunately, I have shields, so we're in good shape. Actually, that's something I need to check. Hang on. Planetary defenses. Not everybody has them. Avaram, for example, does not. Spiverin, we already know, doesn't. They at least have those batteries, but I want to make sure that everything at least has some level of defense. So far, they all do. Sluice Van does not. Dang it. Oh, it's also been idle for a long time. How long has that been going on? Alright, let's get a shield then on Sluice Van. Because that is a valuable world, and I don't feel like losing that. Can you blame me? So let's continue with that, and ooh, good world, alright. Well, you know what, I think this has been enough for this video. Making some good progress. I think we're getting a lot of planets on our side, faster than the Rebellion can, that's for sure. But we're going to have a heck of a time in the Farfin sector, I can tell you that right now. Thank you guys for watching, my name has been Pravus, and I will see you guys next time.